Hello, we a team. I love robotics, and we're going to be presenting our magic carpet robot. Our robot is actually motivated by the bullet train. So we wanted to make it a little more creative. So our robot actually picks up blocks and constructs its own track in front of it. And so what happens is we have our spawning mechanism spawn a block into the wall. Then the robot uses inverse kinematics to navigate its end effector to the block, pick it up, and place it in front of itself. Then the robot navigates onto the block it just placed. And by repeatedly doing this, the robot is able to generate its own path as it goes and just infinitely make its own track.
And now here's a demo of what works right now with our project. As you can see, we can make the robot move and make a path pretty reliably. And in the future, we will implement a decision-making algorithm for random block spawns in the nearby area, so the robot knows which block to pick up depending on the position of the end effector. And in the future, we're going to implement a path planning algorithm as well, so we can navigate to waypoints.
So here's another demo which shows that our algorithm is actually reliable and that our robot can complete this task of making its own path using just blocks for an extended period of time. We faced a few challenges through the course of this project. We first had issues with implementing a mobile robot in Gazebo, as moving an object in Gazebo requires its own controller, and so integrating that into our environment was rather challenging. Moreover, combining the various description files, which includes the Zacro and the URDF files, to describe the elements of various components in our simulation, also required examining the contents of these files carefully so every component is actually integrated as required. Another challenge we faced is to configure the collision parameters for the moving robot and the spawn blocks. Since our robot is going to be moving on top of these blocks, we had to ensure that the robot doesn't collide with these blocks in a way which would disrupt its movement.
And now here's a blooper of our cart colliding with the block.